So I decided to do my video on Chapter 12. It's about Frances Parrish, who is the editor-in-chief of her school's newspaper, the Johnsonian. She received news about a student passing away named Abby Carroll, who died on October 31st after being placed on medical leave for the semester. She had planned on returning, but was not able to due to her death. The weekly newspaper for Winthrop University had been printed, but the story was so important that they needed to report it online as soon as possible. They needed more info with correct details from reliable sources, not Twitter or Facebook. Parrish knew Abby Carroll and was in shock when she found out. She told the managing editor that they needed more information. The two editors did not communicate on how they were going to seek that information, and the managing editor ended up posting on Facebook hoping to crowdsource info about the death, which Parrish didn't know until other employees started texting her asking her why that was posted. The death was a mystery, and the post made the paper guilty of insensitivity. Many of Carroll's friends found out through the Johnsonian's post that she had passed away, which resulted in a lot of backlash. Carroll was well known across campus and extremely involved. The Johnsonian heard rumors that she had committed suicide, which made reporting the case even more sensitive. Reporters have an obligation to speak the truth, but have to be respectful of people's feelings and wishes when dealing with the family of the deceased. The Johnsonian lost integrity in about 24 hours on Facebook, and the damage had already been done. The posts were deleted, and Parrish knew that there had to be some type of disciplinary action for the managing editor. When she published the story, when they covered the story, they didn't discuss the cause of death. It was more about the students and how they can deal with grief and counseling because of how the paper responded to the death. People were hesitant to speak to the reporters. There was a disciplinary action taken against the managing editor. He ended up being demoted. The Parrish believed that she needed to set an example and show the staff that they must act professionally and handle each case with sensitivity, or there would be consequences for their actions. And that situation made her develop much more comprehensive social media policy, and she changed the Twitter and Facebook passwords so that way only those two managers would be posting things. Everything else had to be approved by one of the editors before it would go to post. I think that the story has made me more ethical because it makes me take other people's feelings more into account than I probably have in the past, and make sure that I'm not hurting anybody when they are already hurting.